At the Sheriff's Office, we have several aircraft that we are using for aviation. The first aircraft, our OH-58, are patrol helicopters equipped with a forward-looking infrared camera. That's our primary helicopter that we use for looking for suspects, lost persons, and general patrol functions. This is a Bell UH-1H, known as the Huey. This aircraft was in Vietnam. We're still using it today for Bambi bucket operations, which is in support of fire suppression missions, also for air rescue with our emergency rescue team, and also for SWAT team deployments here for the Sheriff's Office. Aviation and law enforcement is vital to saving the lives of, or helping protect the lives of our deputies on the ground. We can see hazards that they may not be able to see, potential threats, but there's a lot of added benefits from the aviation unit can bring to the table that you can't accomplish from the ground.
Charleston Florist has been open for 81 years. My great-great-grandmother started the flower shop in 1933. Our flowers come from all over the world. We would not be able to sell the wide variety of flowers that we do to our customers if it was not for aviation. We receive most of our flowers via our wholesalers. They come mainly through the airport, Delta or US Airways. I love my job because I love working with flowers, I love working with brides, I love working with daily customers. I think that flowers are crucial for daily moments, sending somebody a smile on a random Tuesday or an anniversary bouquet.
Our aviation services are mostly related to wildfire suppression. We do that thousands of times a year. We have aircraft up that locate the fires. We dispatch our ground resources, and then the aircraft help us find the fire and actually watch the weather and help us make the right decisions on the ground to suppress it. We, on average, have 3,000 wildfires a year in South Carolina. In bad years, when it's really dry or drought conditions, we have many times more than that. The forest industry is huge in the state. It's the largest manufacturing industry. It's $17 billion a year impact to our economy, so it's a really strong segment of our economy. Our role is to protect the trees and the land that the forest industry depends on to run the paper mills and to keep the jobs and the economy going. If there was no aviation in our fleet, we would have bigger wildfires, we'd have more risk to our firefighters on the ground. Our wildfires would get a lot larger, and they would get larger quicker because we would not be able to focus in on them as easily.
We operate the EC-135. It's an American Eurocopter, an Airbus product. It's twin engine, it's got single pilot IFR capability, and it's got all of the FAA recommended safety features. We're basically a flying ICU. We actually take the assets and the resources of the medical university out to the patient. Obviously, we couldn't go anywhere without aviation. We're the medical crew, we take care of the patient. We could do it in an ambulance, but it wouldn't be much of a time saving. So with the aircraft and our pilots who are, superbly trained, we get there to the patient, and we also get the patients down to the medical university a lot faster. We're literally saving lives every day through aviation.
Angel Flight provides the service for me and my son from Eagle Aviation Center of Columbia, South Carolina to Virginia and also to Delaware for my son to receive his service that he needs for his condition. I would be so lost without Angel Flight because it's like a hardship with me because I have 4 kids, a single parent, and I would not be able to provide the service that my son needs that he gets from Delaware. If aviation wasn't around, I would have a rough situation. It's very important that I have Angel Flight and to provide the service that we get from my son. And the aviation center that we go to, they are very friendly also, and I really love the service that they're providing for me and my son.
So we're a direct supplier to Boeing, including Washington State and Charleston, South Carolina. We make parts for basically every Boeing aircraft, from the 737 single aisle to the double aisle and larger airplanes like the 747, 777, and the latest 787 Dreamliner. South Carolina could play quite a tremendous role in America's growing aviation industry. Over the next 20 years, it's projected that there's another $3 trillion in aircraft, almost another 30,000 airplanes that need to be built for our growing economy and international as well. The aircraft today that are being designed, they're lighter, they're faster, more fuel efficient, they burn cleaner and greener. The technologies they're using in advanced materials and some of the designs of the equipment and products, they're really a game changer. They're really evolutionary. And that requires all of the suppliers like us to elevate what we do, from the skilled workforce to the equipment, to the engineering, the science behind it. It's really very exciting to be a part of this major change that's happening in the industry.
Pilots and Paws was created because more than 4 million animals are euthanized in the United States every year. We just couldn't stand such a heartbreaking figure, so we created a platform to connect rescue volunteers with volunteer pilots. So essentially, our pilots provide the transportation to facilitate adoptions. Pilots and Paws rescued more than 15,000 animals in 2013. Our number is well over 70,000 total since we started in early 2008. And right now we have nearly 5,000 pilots volunteering for our cause. And it's always great when you have a family with children waiting at the airport, because there's just nothing cooler for kids than to have their very own pilot fly, a brand new puppy and place it in their arms. So it's just really a heartwarming day.